We are here live on air for the KSI versus Anthony Taylor and Slim, the first ever 1v2 matchup. This is Misfits Boxing. Expect the unexpected. The press conference just happened, the face-off just happened. We've seen a different KSI, and the fans are confused. So I'm going to get you some answers. Let's walk in there and hear from your favourite celebrities, your favourite YouTubers. Let's go in, let's talk with them. It was a very different atmosphere to what we're used to with KSI. We usually get the animated, I am the nightmare, and today he was much more reserved. He didn't want to talk as much to camera, which was very interesting. And it begs the question, is he underestimating his two opponents, or is he clearly just not interested in that fight? And that's something I'm quite interested in. And I think we should dig in with Vidal and Leon, the Real and Wills crew. Vidal, Leon, how we doing? Good to see you. The OG, how we doing? Well, you call me the OG, but to be honest, you're both the real OG.
No, but you're becoming an OG now. Yeah, you're making it into the OG category. You know
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So obviously today was the press conference. We saw a much more reserved KSI. Now, what do you think is going on inside that head right now?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. I literally just got here, but I'm hearing that they were having fun. That AT and Slim were just shouting and getting onto him, but it's one of them ones. He just got to fight and shut them man down. That's really the position he's in. There's not much trash talking he can do to them, other than just smoke them when the day comes.
Now, Leon, what did you see from there? What did you assess? Obviously, you spent a lot of time with KSI, so why is he so quiet this time?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask his team. I don't know. I don't know if the team carried the anointing. So, but it's a very different KSI to what was seen previously. You can go back and check all the press conferences from the first one with Joe Weller. It was very calm. But you got two ladmaths there. You got two Yorkshire Terriers just barking away. That's what it is. Yorkshire Terriers barking away. So it's always going to be hard to compete against both of them because they're both good talkers as well, AT and Slim.
They're good talkers.
And does JJ have the energy to be playing table tennis, going back and forth with these two ladmaths? I don't know.
I want to do a little breakdown because I saw on the Real and Wills channel that you said this fight doesn't add to KSI's legacy. What do you mean by that? A lot of people were confused by what you were saying. I wanted some clarification on the channel.
Yeah, I see a couple of people saying I'm trying to hot him. Like, it's not that. It's just, you told me, does this add to his boxing legacy? It doesn't. Does it add to Misfits? Yes. Does it add to his boxing legacy? No. Because he's fought people that are more credible than his current opponents. They're still dangerous opponents, but in terms of the realm that we've seen him, like the American fight, for example, would have done something for his boxing legacy. He defeat a former world champion, etc., etc. This now is like he's been called out so much that he has to shut down people within his own company, which I'm saying isn't a legacy building thing. It's more of a point to prove situation. I'm the boss situation. You know what I mean?
You mentioned the fight of Amir Khan, one that really interests me. I mean, when you look at Jake Paul taking on these legends, Amir Khan is up there with one of the big names, and he's one of the fresher legends. Is that a fight you both think would be interesting for KSI going forwards?
I don't know, but just jumping back to the legacy, when we was in Vegas for Logan 2, was at a time in the camp when it was getting a bit sticky, so we wanted to know JJ's purpose. Like, why'd you do this? Like, what are you doing this for? And he said, I'm doing it for legacy. So that's why Vidal's referencing the word legacy, because it's not really following the same suit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's true. He's got. Yeah. That's why we're saying that. But in terms of fighting Amir, it's a good fight. Amir can't. But JD's a lot heavier, but it's a good fight.
Absolutely. Now, last time out we saw you, Vidal, was against Lowell. What a performance that was. A lot of people were hating on it, but I think you took on one of the most dangerous people in the division. How does it feel to be back into the ring, in the motion of things, belt around your waist?
It felt good, man. You know, like the fight. We had a certain game plan. We had to be elite enough to change the game plan on the day to still make the fight work in our favor. But the journey continues, man. Progression continues, healing continues, and hopefully we get the fight going later in the year with Isaac.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you as always. We'll see you a bit later. Thank you. I've got to keep it rolling, so I'll see you a bit later. Thank you so much, boys. I appreciate you. So we heard from the OGs, we heard from Real and Wills, the guys that originally trained KSI. We're going to go around and see if we can find any more names. I'm hearing an Anthony Taylor chirping away. He's always making noise. Come. Sorry, boys. Radio Raheem, is it okay if I grab you for a second?
Yeah, sure, of course.
So I'm joined here with Radio Raheem, one of the legends of the game. How are we feeling after seeing that press conference? A slightly quieter KSI. What's your assessment on that?
I think he's quieter because no matter what you say or how you act, when you take a loss, it humbles you a little bit. It makes you sometimes more serious about this work that you have to do as a fighter. And that's not a knock on KSI. In fact, I think it shows maturity, right? You have to understand that when you're in that squared circle, no matter who you're up against or what you think you're able to do, there's another man in there that thinks he's able to do something and is up against more than one opponent. It's not just the guy across the ring that you got to fight, it's that guy inside you. The last fight didn't go the way KSI thought it was going to go. He didn't get beat up, he didn't get knocked out like he said, but he also didn't get the W, and that's something he's not accustomed to. So he's approaching this fight, I think, more seriously than he'd let on, and I think he's a little bit quieter because he knows this is a bit more serious than he took it before he took that L.
Well, you come from the traditional scene. You come from traditional boxing. You cover that. What do you make of these fights, these gimmick fights, of what they call 1v2 fights on the same night? What's your assessment?
I don't call them gimmick fights. I call them creative approaches, right? This
Creative expression.
Yeah, it's a different way to get the fans drawn in. Like, I can appreciate when he says, you know, we need a pay-per-view level event. Well, to be fair, if you put two guys in front of you that are both, you know, decent fighters, and Slim is undefeated, that's a legitimate opponent. I think a legitimate opponent on his own would have been a decent fight. So he's trying to make it pay-per-view level. And he's challenging himself after having taken that loss to prove that he can do something that other fighters might not attempt. So I give him all the credit, you know, and it's misfits. It's not traditional boxing. These guys aren't coming from the Olympics or, you know, been boxing since they were 6 years old. So you have to add something to it to make it the Misfits brand. And 2-on-1, an undefeated fighter in KSI with Taylor, who is no slouch. That's a decent fight. It's a decent pay-per-view event, and it's the Misfits brand. They're going to be something different every time.
Absolutely. Now, I don't want to take too much of your time as I can see the fighters are coming along. However, the last question I've got for you, where does KSI go from here? He defeats both of them by spectacular fashion. Who is next for KSI?
This won't do again. He's got to get out of this Misfits level. He needs Amir Khan. He needs Jake Paul. He needs a huge name, somebody that people think will beat him, and he needs to go and get that win that he's supposed to lose. He needs to do something outside of the Misfits, like, you know, atmosphere, and make a huge statement if he wants to get back on the Jake Paul level of media attention, money, and credibility. No matter what he says, he knows that, and he's a smart guy. I think that's what he's going to line up for himself, a huge fight after this.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And good luck with the interviews. I'm sure I'll be tuning in. Thank you so much. A legend from across the pond. We heard from him first. He says he needs Amir Khan. He says he needs Jake Paul. So best believe we're going to hopefully see that by the end of the year. Now let's see who else is available. I'm seeing DTG. Let me see if I can grab him for a second. DTG, can I grab you for a second, my friend?
Yes.
So we had a big announcement today. Or was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Talk to the fans about this big announcement. We're going to talk about KSI later. You're going to be fighting Minikon instead of your original opponent. How does it feel to get a change of opponent?
That's annoying, but it's like I don't really care. 'Cause I'm winning anyway. You know what I mean? But it's just I've been preparing for a southpaw, and now I'm up against another giant like I was last time. So it's like just a change of plan, but it's all right.
How's the weight cut been for you? Like, you cut a lot of weight down. You look a lot slimmer. I tell you something, it's the best shape I've ever seen you be in.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be lower weight in this new division?
It's good still. I mean, it wasn't what I wanted, but I'm happy that, you know, the opportunity was given to me, and I'm here now. Yeah, I definitely feel a lot quicker, a lot sharper. The runs don't hurt my back as much anymore because all the fat's gone. But yeah, no, it's sick. And honestly, I know I'm looking good now, but wait till you see me on fight night.
I cannot wait. Now, the Cruiserweight tournament, something that's been super exciting. All these tournaments have been super high level. Now, the first fight we saw was Tristan Ham versus Le'Veon Bell. Now, what's your breakdown and assessment of that first fight?
Tristan Ham was all talk. Le'Veon Bell's good, but I don't think he's as good as people think. Like, cause I've never really watched him fight like that in the past. Like, I've seen his knockout on Uriah Hall, and I've seen his fight against JMX or whatnot, and he's good in it. But like, I don't think he's like untouchable. You get it? Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him in the final. That's where my head's at with it still. But he's good still. He's good. But yeah, Tristan Ham's gone. I'm happy that at least now I won't be seeing 101 million tweets a day about nothing. But yeah, my fight again, I would have loved to send another BJ Flores boy home, but he's done it himself. And Josh Bruckner's in there as well with Temper, which I actually think is going to be a good fight, but I want Temper, so I'm trying to see another BJ Flores boy home, really. But yeah, the tournament's looking good still. I think it's a great matchup. Yo, what's happening?
I think everyone's starting to evacuate now. Whoa. Now we got Leon and Idris going at it. That's what happens at these press conferences. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, man, it's always something. That was a great presser as well, to be fair. It was entertaining.
Who do you have for it?
A bit longer.
Now you can clearly see Idris and Leon Wills going at it.
Is this live?
This is sort of live. It's going to go out uncut, unedited. That's how we're doing it. It is going down right now.
I mean, I did say earlier when I saw Leon walk in, I was like, "Oh, Idris is in." If they get together, it might be a little something still.
Are we about to see another fight added to the Misfits?
Yo, co-main event. Co-main event this one.
Co-main event. I want to walk through to get some more interviews, but I don't want to walk in the middle of that and get a spinning head kick from Leon Wills.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get through there anymore.
Okay, it seems to have calmed down. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to rush off to the next, and we'll see you soon, yeah? Thank you. Well, let's move on. Let's try to find out. It's still getting heated here. I'm going to avoid getting kicked to the head. Who else is available? And we are back. We had to take a quick moment there because it got very heated between Leon, Vidal, and Idris. So let's go through. Idris.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there? Can you talk me through what was going on? There was a little bit of heated tension.
His
Well, we do not diss Leon Wills. He's a good friend of the channel, but
that's why I'm not fighting. It's because of him.
is it because you're not fighting?
I don't know. It's been a year since I fought, you know what I mean? I thought I was going to be on this card August 31st. KSI'S part of my teammate. Spar with KSI. I'm not on the card, so he could be one of the reasons.
Well, there's a pro boxing tournament that it's rumoured to be. Is that something you'd be interested in?
What's the tournament? It's been a year. How many times are people going to give me dates and constantly move it? Like, what else am I meant to do? I'm trying to say to you, like, pro boxing tournament, when's that? What happened to the pro £1 million tournament? What happened to that as well? Like,
could you actually walk me through what exactly happened here when you did go back and forth?
Are we Mote's head? Oh, I don't know. You're basically saying, let's go outside and let's have it.
Did it just happen out the blue? So you saw him and it was on site?
On site, but it's not really on site because if he was about that life and on site, he would have done it here and here. I already said to him, listen, what's the point of going outside and doing outside when we could get paid and fight on his own and let me embarrass you on TV for millions? He doesn't want that. He prefers to do it outside when no one's there. When I bounce him there, same way, but why not do it in front of loads of people? He already knows I'm going to bounce him. That's why he didn't do it. And that's why he doesn't want to fight me.
Well, let's switch gears a moment. You know, we had that heated moment, but the main man himself, KSI, is making a return in a 2v1 fight. What do you make of that fight? Do you think JJ is ready after taking all that time off? What have you seen in the gym?
Yeah, I believe he's ready. Let's be honest. Slim and AT ain't really a tough challenge. I do believe it's like a warm-up. As I said before, I see him knocking out Slim. AT, they'll probably just go the distance. Hard to knock out AT. So I won't say he's in any trouble. He does inspiring. He spars two fresh people, sparring partners, myself and another kid, and he keeps the same tempo, same fitness, same power through the whole thing. So I believe it's going to be entertaining.
Any exclusives of what you've seen in the gym, apart from obviously him sparring two fresh people? Anything that surprised you in the boxing gym?
To be honest, I haven't been in the gym since I've been fighting and dates have been pushing back. I thought, you know what, I'm done.
Done. Well, hopefully we'll see you back soon on Misfits. Thank you so much, Idris. And we'll catch you a little bit later. Thank you. Do not get in any more fights, otherwise we're coming to find you. Well, we heard first from Idris Virgo what really happened there, but I'm seeing Adam Sala in the corner of my eye. We had him on Misfits News not long ago. I want to see if I can grab him now. Sorry to bother you, mate. Are we able to grab you for a quick second?
Yeah.
So we had you the other day on Misfits News.
Yeah.
It was looking like the Dean fight was going to be made. It was going to happen on this card.
Yes.
What happened?
So Mams is the one. He said he wants me on a super fight card in a few months.
Can we get any details about this super fight card? Nothing too exclusive, but a little dabble for the fans.
It's a big super fight card. It's in a place that Misfits hasn't been at, you know, somewhere in the middle, somewhere kind of east, maybe west. You know, who knows?
A tan there.
Yeah, you're gonna get a tan there. Yeah, it should be it should be over there. Don't believe anything that Dean says, man. He's a fake. He's a snake. He's trying to say I said $2 million. Come on, this dude's such a liar, man. You can't trust Dean at all. Ever since you try to snake Misfits, you can't trust him at all. This dude's a liar. And he got offered to fight Carmel Moten, a pro. He's been calling out Tank Davis. He's been calling out Shakur Stevenson. But then now he's fighting Conor McGregor's photographer. Bro, I'm about to go fight Khabib's Uber driver. Like, come on, bro. This dude he's a fraud, bro. He got offered Carmel Moten. And he was lying to you guys in that whole interview. He was lying his ass off, bro. He's a liar.
When you finally get your hands on him, it sounds like we're going to get it later on this year. Yeah. What is the result of that fight going to be? How's it going to play out?
Yo, I'm exposing him, man. He's a fraud. I feel like he hasn't done nothing in the boxing game. I don't know why he keeps trying to make it seem like, oh, he's going to go pro. He's going to go the pro route, fight the pros. But who has he beaten? Waleed. Like, he's nothing else, you know? And now he's fighting a photographer. He showed it. I should fight this photographer too. I should fight the camera guy, bro. That's what Dean is doing. He's calling out these pros, but he's not fighting these pros. He's fighting cameramen. That's just weird to me. That's weird, man.
Let's switch gears for a moment. KSI versus the two fighters, Anthony Taylor and Slim. Obviously, you're good friends with Slim. What are you making of this fight, and what do you make of KSI's attitude today? It was different to normal.
Yo, honestly, it seems like he doesn't want to be here a little bit, but then at the end when Slim gave him a little Slim has that little demon look on him. I kind of seen some fear in KSI's eyes, man. I seen some fear in his eyes, and I don't know why I feel like this is gonna be horribly gone wrong for KSI. Like, it's gonna be horribly gone wrong. Like,
well, I've got my title and thumbnail there.
Yeah, it's gonna be horribly wrong. Like, I feel like he's gonna ruin his dreams of the Jake Paul fight. He's gonna ruin that. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to hear from you as always. We'll see you real soon. Yeah. Hopefully, see you at the end of this year. Well, I'm seeing Anthony Taylor here, but it looks like Leon Wills has already stolen 80 from me here. I'll see you, catch you in a little.
No, I catch up with them last. I gotta do my stuff with you guys. So what's going on? Hey. Floyd fucking Mayweather, stop fucking ducking me.
Floyd Mayweather, when did he ever duck you?
Nico Wash, listen, I'm gonna break your jaw like Ken Norton did your daddy, Muhammad Ali's jaw. Look, you're ducking me. Come to Misfits. Your mom should have swallowed you.
Earlier on, we were upstairs, and you seem quite frustrated at KSI. What's going on? What do you think is going on behind the scenes?
Look, man, he just seems uninterested. He seems like he's not even want to fight. He feels like he's being forced to fight. But look, I'm going to force him to fight because he knows his training camp is evolved around me. He's not worried about Slim. His training camp is evolved around me.
That Slim partnership. Right now, it seems like you're enemies, but can we see you come together, train together, and become a union?
Hey, I don't know about training together, brother. But yeah, we can share the ring together. But as far as training, absolutely not. Look, I'm a one-man army. You know, that's just how I am. I don't like to share nothing. Zitch. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna handle business.
Any final words for KSI?
Hey, KSI. Keep your fucking eye out. You're getting elbowed in the fucking face.
Well, we heard it here first from the champ 80. Good to see you as always. We'll catch with you a little bit later.
Yes, indeed. Return of the champ.
He is built for camera. The most charismatic, and hopefully he's going to put up a fantastic show, 31st, Dublin, Ireland. Let's go have a little look. I think Slim might be doing his final interviews. Hopefully we can grab him for a second. Obviously, when it comes to Slim and he's dressed like this, you gotta wait. He's priority right now, okay? Look at Slim and AT. They may not like each other, but they're dressed like a couple twins here. He looks like the loud, exuberant one, and you've got the mature older brother there. They're going to be a good tag team, and I think it's going to be one heck of a night come 31st, Dublin, Ireland. And then, of course, we've got coming up on the 10th of August, Miami. What a sleeper event that is. What a competitive night that's going to be. I cannot wait for that one. Me personally, that main event, I don't know which way it's going to go. Face Temper versus Bruckner. I'm going to be leaning towards Face Temper right now. How you doing? We're doing a little uncut. Yeah, I'm very well, bro. So, Slim the Hitman, looking like a hitman today. How we doing? All dappered up today.
I'm doing good, bro. I'm excited. Press conference is done. I got to talk my shit to KSI. I sense his nerves in the face-to-face. I seen his eyes. He was twitching in his eyes, bro. I'm telling you. I smell pussy. I know when I smell pussy.
Now, the big talking point today that I've spoken about with everyone is KSI's demeanor was very different today.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's been?
You know why? Because I smell pussy. That's why. He don't want the smoke. He didn't want to fight me. He's been avoiding to fight me for such a long time. And now he's in the back of my head, he's like, fuck. Like, he sees how confident I am. I think he's nervous. I think he's very nervous because everyone expects highly out of him. And when people expect too much out of you, that's when the pressure's really on. You know what I mean? Like, he was an underdog against Tommy, so it was not really too much to lose. But against me and AT, he's the favorite to win. And if he doesn't perform, it's going to be the end of his boxing career.
He said you didn't deserve this pay-per-view. He said you didn't deserve to be on that stage with him. How did that make you feel?
I didn't hear him say that, honestly, but everybody knows I deserve to be on stage because his own comment section is telling him, yo, Slim, you should have fought Slim one-on-one. Everybody on Misfits Boxing is saying you should have fought me one-on-one instead of this one-on-two shit. But you know what? You got to play the game. It's the only way I can punch KSI in the face legally, so fuck it.
You have to share the ring with AT. Now, we've gone back and forth of how you're going to do it. Have you sort of settled it now with AT? Are you going first? Is he going first? How's it going to work?
I'm going first.
And how do you feel about the new rules? 1 tag minimum per round, max 3 tags.
I'm not tagging. Fuck.
You're not tagging out.
I'm sorry, I'm not. If I tag, everybody back home in Brooklyn's going to laugh at me, so fuck that, I ain't doing that.
Well, we're expecting no tags then, August 31st in Dublin, Ireland. Can we get any final words to KSI at the end of that screen?
Yo, KSI, I'm going to come beat that ass, boy. August 31st, pause. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really going to beat that ass for real, man. I'm coming for old ass smoke. Let's get it.
Appreciate you, man, as always. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Well, we heard there from the Hitman himself. He's looking to get another knockout. And what a day it's been. Press conference, we grabbed absolutely everybody we could. We tried to get KSI. He's gone, he's away. We grabbed everyone else. We heard from Leon Wills. But the main takeaway is August 31st, Dublin, Ireland. Make sure you get your DAZN subscription. Make sure you get the pay-per-view. And let's not forget, August 10th, Miami. What a card that's going to be. Make sure you're subscribed to the Misfits channel and watching Misfits News and everything we do.